Hello folks, oops, and welcome back to the Movie Mad channel. And today, as I said yesterday, I have a box of goodies from a subscriber and a friend, Larry Boyd. And it's back there, and it's a big one. And I did open it and I have taken a quick peek, but I'll show you what's in there. And I took the address off, for obvious reasons. So let's bring it over and let's see what we have in the box. Right, let's do this, shall we say, randomly without looking, and we'll take out one thing at a time. Let's go. Right. Okay. We have the next Starship Trooper Chronicles Volume 5. I can't see over here, it's a little bit dark. I don't know why it is. There we go. The Clendathu campaign. That's the actual planet they go to in the first one, isn't it? When they get all slaughtered. So, Larry told me he was going to include these in here for my son. And I was going to say, I was watching Starship Troopers, the movie, the other night there. And my son came through and started to lie in the bed. And I could tell he was sneaking a peek. But it's a bit brutal shall we say, for him. So, these animated ones, this one says it's PG, so let's see. The Tophet campaign, that's volume 4. That's a 12, so I don't know if we can watch that one. Probably can. The Teska campaign, volume 2. Volume 5, I'm getting these in the wrong order. 4, 2. Volume 3, the Hydro campaign, and volume 6. There you go. So 6 DVDs, all Starship Troopers, the Chronicles, Roughneck Chronicles, children animated ones. And I probably watch them with my son at night time because he does like to watch movies at night. So thank you very much for those ones. I'll put them up there just now. I wonder how brutal they are. Oh! And the complete first series of Fringe. Fringe is a series I have watched. Series 1 to 3, and I've never got around to series 4 and 5. Or I've watched 4. I can't remember exactly how far I got it. But I always thought it was a good thing. It's J.J. Abrams and X-Files. So I have a sealed copy of first season on DVD. I always keep thinking that guy's Charlie out of the Mighty Ducks. And the best character in this whole thing is the Professor. What is his name again? Walter Bishop. That's the character's name, not the actor's name, but I think he plays an absolute brilliant part in this. So we've got the complete series 1 on DVD. Thank you for that. Let's have a look. And what else have we got? Okay. We have the complete second season of Lucifer. I haven't watched Lucifer at all. Oh. I know who has though watched it. My wife.
Love Lucifer.
She absolutely loves that, and that's the complete second season. Look.
Well, I need 1, 3, 4 and 5 then.
Yep. But there you go. But she's always said to me to watch it, and I've never have. But she says it's not really my thing. Is that right?
Yeah, it's not your cup of tea.
But you never know. You never know. But
No,
my wife will certainly watch that one.
You would just slag it off.
How is it? Is it like supernatural ones?
Yes.
Like I've never watched Supernatural, but my wife used to watch this show called Most Haunted. Was it on UK 11 or something like that? Right? And what it was is what was the guy? Was it Derek Acora? And they used to go to like haunted houses and they'd hear a noise and they go, oh, what's that? What's that? And I always I always used to joke and go like this. Ooh. But you know what? Do I believe in ghosts? I don't think I do. I'll find out when I'm dead, I suppose.
Come to my work then, trust me.
I'll find out when I'm dead, I suppose, won't I? There we go. What else do we have? Let's take another week. What have we got here? Oh, Zombie, the Axis of Evil. Ah. I actually have this one, and I do like a good zombie film, but you know my son, he doesn't like me when I go, he likes me lying with nights sometimes because you can't watch zombies or vampires while I'm sleeping, it'll disturb me. So that's probably why I haven't watched so many zombie movies. But Zombie's got to be on Osama bin Laden Zombies. This the yoga instructor from Canada is desperate to on a rescue mission in the Middle East to save our crazy brother Derek. Conspiracy is convinced Sam Van Land is still alive despite having been buried at sea. Yep. So, Larry did say to me that if there is any doublers, I can pass them on or do what I want with them. So that's very nice of him, because I do actually have this one. What else have we got here? Oh! The 100-year-old man who climbed out the window and disappeared. Now, I'm pretty sure I got this from Cinema Diesel on eBay, and I got it, and I think I paid £2 for it, and it was worth £6, so I just traded it in. And I thought I'll always get it back in the I can always get it back in the collection, but for now, I'll trade it in. One time there was a couple of Arrow box sets, limited editions, and I was thinking, and CX, and I thought I didn't really have any vouchers to get them. So I was speaking to Jason from Jason's Movies and TV, or was it TV and Movies? I can always get that wrong. But I was speaking to him, and he said, why don't you look for something in your collection that's worth a bit, you can trade in, but you're probably going to get back. And I did do that, and I traded in about £60 worth of stuff, and I got the limited edition ones. And I got most of the stuff back in the collection. The one thing I never got back in the collection was the Saw 7 movie collection, which I traded in. I paid like £10 for it, but I think I got 25, and I've never yet got that back. But the 100-year-old man who climbed out the window and disappeared, I did trade that in because I always thought I would be able to get that back in the collection. Based on an internationally best-selling novel by Jonas Johnson, this is the wonderful and unlikely story of a 100-year-old man who decides it's not too late to start over. A must-see, explosively funny. Well, this will go into my collection nicely. What else have we got? Cracking the World. Ah, that will go nicely in my 101 collection. I've actually wanted that one. Is this a disaster movie? Dr. Steven Sereno and his wife and fellow scientist Dr. Maddie Sorensen plan to utilise the geothermal energies of the Earth's interior by detonating a powerful thermonuclear device in Earth's core. Despite warnings from Maggie's ex-flame, the fellow scientist Dr. Ted Rampey and Dr. Sorensen with the experiment. Ooh, that's good. I like that. A good disaster movie, and it's a 101 film label. I think I've got about 10 101 film labels down there. Somewhere. So that would be good as well. It's always nice to receive a package of surprises and items that you've not, considered or thought about. It's really good. And not only that, when you are going through a cost of living crisis, it does help grow the collection because, I haven't bought this much, and so that's really appreciated. What else have we got? Eat locals, vampires with machine guns, what's not to love? Frey Gagman from Doctor Who. Was that you just doing a burp, Jax? I wonder if you heard that. And it's got the wife out who went foot in the grave. Mackenzie Crook. I recognise that name as well. In a quiet country, written for Anthony. Why have they got machine guns? Well, I suppose it is the modern age. Why don't they have machine? Well, because they're going to eat the people. Interesting. We shall add that to the file. I wonder if Larry's watched that, because it's sealed. And what his opinion on it is. Let's see what else we've got here. Okay, there's 3 here. I'll just grab it once. And it's continuing on from Fringe. I've got season 1 in Blu-ray, season 2 on Blu-ray, and season 3 on Blu-ray. I think I've actually got season 2 on Blu-ray, so 3 will get added to my collection. So just need to get 4 and 5 now, and that's an absolute great show. It really is. It's the. I keep saying it's the new X-Files, but I haven't watched X-Files that much, so I think it's sort of that way. I've watched this a lot more. So again, thank you very much. I'll add that to the collection. Well, season 3, and I'll check how good my copies are of 1 and 2, because if they're not as good as those ones, I'll be swapping them out. Oh. Sahara. Penelope Cruz, Matthew McConaughey and Steve Zahn. I actually wanted this one. I remember this film. And it's not available on Blu-ray in the UK. Have I got that? I really don't think I do. I don't. And I've watched this. This is a really, really enjoyable movie. Is it? Am I right in saying there's a tank in it, and they go through the desert in a tank? Don't know, but again, I know there's not a UK version of that, so that's another excellent one. Matthew McConaughey's well, I'd like his acting in. There's a lesser known movie with Christian Bale in him, which is called Rain of Fire, which is dragons in Britain, and I thought that was actually a really, really good movie. Other people didn't, but I thought it was. So happy with that too. Very nice. What else have we got? Special collector's edition of 100 Years of the Titanic. Unfortunately, I can't read much about this one because it's in German. It includes bonus film Titanic 2. Nice. Again, it's obviously a German release, and I really like the German releases because I say this every time, because they're thin cases, and it just makes them really nice and appealing for your collection, doesn't it? William's probably watching the DVD Blu-ray collector. I always heard there was a theory that it wasn't actually the Titanic that sunk, it was the Lusitania, because the Lusitania was in a bad accident and the insurers weren't going to cover it, so they deliberately stripped the Titanic, changed all the stuff for the Lusitania over, and then sank the Lusitania to get as the Titanic to get the insurance money. Because the ships were so far behind, they didn't think it was going to go down as fast as that, and they'd all be rescued. What do you think? Has anyone heard that? Not movie related, but I enjoy that theory. Let's see what else we have. Sean Connery and Brooke Adams in Cuba. An 88 films release. I actually have this one as well, and again I haven't watched it. But I did buy it because I wanted to watch it. The legendary Sean Connery headlines an all-star cast. So it looks like a thriller in Cuba. I say I've got this in my collection as well. Thank you for that one. That's cool. Right, what else have we got? Ash vs. the Evil Dead. The complete second season, all 10 episodes. I have actually seen Ash vs. the Evil Dead Series 1, but it's been a while ago, so I can't remember it. And I always remember going to watch Series 2, so I don't know why I didn't. But now I've got it. I actually preferred this to the Evil Dead movies. Out of the Evil Dead movies, I prefer the third one the best, The Army of Darkness. People didn't like that one as much as the other two, but I prefer that one. And this is more in that style, I think. It's got audio commentary, Inside the World of Ash vs. Evil Dead, Season 2 first look, and 8 featurettes. Nice. Again, very grateful for that one. And I'm not sure, I think it's just that it was only 3 seasons of that and then it ended. So we'll need to get Series 1 to rewatch, and I'll pick up Series 3. I knew he was sending me this one. Because he asked, he was talking to me the other night, and I was saying that I am collecting the Star Trek ones, but I don't have the original series. I've only got Series 1 on Blu-ray. There it's there in fact. My Series 1. My Series 1. So, and this is Series 2. So that means that one will go. I only need Series 3. What I was talking about is I've actually been watching these Series 1 over the past week or two, and I noticed that, it says it's only one series, right? But there's 30 episodes in the first series. I think there's 26 in the second series, and there's still 25 in the third series. So these are really, really big series. Just try to see if it tells you how many episodes is on season 2, just in case I'm making a fool of myself. To 6 to 7. Doesn't say, or if it does say, I can't see it. There we go. And I used to watch these on Sky One, and the quality of the picture put me off. But these ones are digitally enhanced, and it says best of both worlds, both the original and enhanced visual effects, and audio on the same discs. So you can toggle between the original enhanced visual effects using seamless branching. And it's got 7.1 surround sound. That's really, really good. 7.1 on that one as well. That's excellent. So I was actually in the charity shop today, and they had Series 6 and 7 of Voyager for £4 each. And that's the only 2 series I really need to get. Is one more of the original series and 6 and 7 of Voyager. And I should have bought it, but you can get them in CX for £4, but I was just like, but bro, we'll just leave it today. So that is great. Absolutely great. And what have we got next? Right, I'm not going to lie to you, I knew this was in here, but I thought I'd save it till last. And it is Force 10 from Navarone, the Indicator Special Edition. Larry must have been watching. He must have been watching, because I know he watches a lot of videos, but he must have been watching really closely, because I have wanted this since day one release. It was just £20 odd, and I was like, can I do that? I just can't do that. And on Amazon Glitch Day in May last year, it dropped down to £12, and I tried to get it for about 4 hours, and it never allowed me to purchase it. And I really, really wanted that, because this is the follow up to the Guns in Navarone. So it's a limited edition 2x Blu-ray special features. Look at all the special features on there. Still sealed as well. And it's 4,210 of 5,000. 1978 as well. Look at that. So I don't know if you can see that. But an indicator special release. Special limited edition. Very, very pleased with that. Makes my day. It really honestly makes my day, that one. And what can I say when somebody's so generous and sends me all that stuff? Absolutely unbelievable. Robert Shaw. I didn't even know Robert Shaw was in that. That's cool. Harrison Ford as well. Really looking forward to this one. So thank you very much for that. If you've got any thoughts on any of the videos or any videos of any of the subscriber mail that Larry sent me, thank you very much. You know what? I'm actually a bit tired filming this video, and I'm going to tell you why. It's so unbelievable. My wee boy asked. We went to when I dropped my daughter off at karate today. I thought what I'll do is I'll take a look at the charity shops, and there was a big gap between, couldn't get parked. So I thought what we'll do is we'll walk through the park, then we'll go to the charity shops, and we'll just have a quick look around them, and then we'll come back. And he says, right, can we take my football? I said, yeah. And then so we ended up playing football for about, I don't know how long, but the truth is, he's knackered me out playing football. I'm not as young as I used to be. That's terrible to say, not as young and so unfit. So I'm just feeling a bit tired today. But I'm glad I've got this one. I'm glad I've got all these packages. And you know what? I think I might go down and sit down and watch some of them. But I'm not sure where to start. But there we go. What a selection. Thanks very much again, once again. If you do want to subscribe to the channel, feel free. And if you do want to like the video as well, that would also be nice. But if you do that, we can catch you next time. Thanks, guys. See you later. That's going to take pride of place. Pride of place. I think that'll go there. Oh, I'll tell you, I can't even get up. Oh. Thanks, guys. See you later.